The interview with D-Boy for an entertainment industry documentary.
Man, so I'm here with the wonderful, magnificent Mr. Tim McBride.
Thank you, Danny.
Man, I appreciate you, man, taking the time to sit down with me and do this interview. So, first question I got for you is...
before you get into that, let me say this. Man, it's only fitting that I do it here. I mean, the name of this documentary is Your Path into Getting into the Entertainment Industry. So, if it wasn't for you, if it wasn't for your haircuts, man, I wouldn't even be here. Because that's a big part of an actor and the model's value is their appearance. And you're helping me with my appearance, man. So thank you, bro.
Already. And then I'll say this to you, man, as your barber. You know, man, I'm really inspired to see you jump out there, man, and really hit the ground running and interviewing and auditioning. It's inspiring to me to see people and chase their dreams and what they really want to be. So, with that being said, the first question I got for you is, when did you make the decision that you wanted to enter into the entertainment industry?
Wow, Danny, I appreciate this question. And here's the reason why. You know, I came out of the womb acting, you know what I'm saying? So, when I wanted a bottle, what did I do? I cried, right? I whined, right? That was letting my mother know I needed something. So, but when I really knew that I thought I had it was when I was 17 years old. And I was taking my senior picture, which I brought, by the way. And I grew up in Saginaw, Michigan, right?
Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie, man, you pretty fly.
I mean, I had swag, right? So as I answer your question, I'm gonna go deep into that. So Mr. Hilliard at Hilliard Studios in Saginaw, Michigan, he took my senior picture. And he said, Tim, I think you could be a model. I said, man, get out of here, stop it. He said, yeah, Tim, I really do. He said, I'm gonna put those two photos up in my shop as an example of my work. But I have modeling agencies that come into my shop all the time. And they get a lot of people from the photos that I take, right? He says, Tim, I can get you a shot. So he put them up. He got permission from my parents. He put them up, right? Got a couple of hits. But then my mom was like, nope. My dad was like, nope. Tim is going to college. He's already got accepted at the University of Michigan. He's not going to get into that industry right now because he doesn't have the mentality for it, right? So I can appreciate mom and dad for that. But then fast forward to where I am now. 2 years ago, as you know, we had barbershop talk while we're here. I got divorced. And one of the things I wanted to do when I first got married was follow that dream.
Right.
And my ex-wife wouldn't stand behind me, right? So we get divorced 15 years later. And I decided then that I was going to pursue it because it's a dream of mine that I had, and I did not want to close my eyes and not at least put that dream into fruition.
So, man, you know, yeah, being your barber and those conversations that we had, man, considering everything that you went through, you know, man, I think that's the thing that's the most compelling about your story and why I really want you to succeed and be successful is that in your adversity, you know, you were able to overcome that by focusing yourself back on dreams and passions that you had in your youth and pursuing them now.
That's right.
So the next question I got for you, man, if you could remember, you know, on the count of one hand, how many auditions have you done so far?
Ooh, Danny, man, how many haircuts have you done?
Man,
A lot of haircuts,
I can't remember.
I mean, several hundreds, maybe, maybe 500, maybe between backstage, between my modeling agent I have, MTM, and me just doing just stuff that I see on the internet here locally in Dallas, or we call it Dallaswood. I mean, I'm probably close to 500, man.
Oh, wow. So, yeah, you've been putting in work.
You're trying to.
Already, that's good, that's good. Man, so 500 auditions. So one thing I know, man, keep going because consistency, it will not go unrewarded and it will pay off. So, man, that's great to hear. So the last question that I got before we bring this interview to a close is, what do you think is going to be your biggest challenge, you know, as you're pursuing this career?
You know, Danny, I appreciate that question so much. And I think about a month or two ago, we talked about this. The biggest challenge that I see in the entertainment industry is it's hyper competitive, right? What do I mean by that? Everyone looks good. everyone has either good hair, good looks, nice body, right? So that makes this industry hyper competitive. And you're only fighting, just like in the NBA and NFL, you're fighting for a small number of spots, right? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you cannot let that discourage you, right? Because that sets you apart from whether or not you're in the industry for just to get a quick bag, or if you really love it, right? So me understanding that it's hyper competitive, that I'm not here just to get a quick bag, that I'm here to honestly see my dreams come true, Daniel. You know, that's probably one of the biggest challenges, is accepting that it's hyper competitive.
Understood. So, man, one of the things I would say to you as a form of encouragement is beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So there's a role, there's an audition, there's a job, there's a photo shoot that's tailor-made specifically for you.
Amen.
And so, man, take that with you, because you're going to find where you're supposed to be. You're going to find your place in the industry.
That's what's up, man.
All right, man.
And with that said, my name is Tim McBride, and I'm represented by Model and Talent Management. Fade to Black.